everyone. Thanks for joining us again this week for another episode of your little tips and tricks for your art journaling using our BTS Notes to Self journal. I'm Deb with Blue Twig Studio, and today we're going to be doing a couple little tricks with using the Mini Gelli Arts printing plates. There's two sets of these. They come in a variety of sizes, as you know, but we're going to be working with the mini ones today. So the first thing you need to know is that these are just like the big plates, only they're small. So this is like a triangular shape, and you're going to use it more like a stamp. So I'm going to put it on an acrylic block, and I'm going to add my paint right on here. Brayer it out just like I would. Oop, that's a lot of paint. Okay, then I'm going to use a stencil. So I know from prior error that I need to blot some of this paint off a little bit. So we're going to blot a little bit of paint off, lift the stencil up, use this like a stamp right on my page. And I'm just going to imprint it. And I get multiple prints. You can see some of the texture from the stencil, but it's not really sharp, which is fine because that's just going to be an underlying layer. So now we're going to try using a similar thing with a stamp. Okay? So I'm just going to stamp right on here. And then I'm going to also just stamp right off onto my paper to clear off some of that paint. And then I'm going to use this to stamp onto my page. And I'm just going to pick this up, press it down, and create that layering. Okay? So you can also, and I'm just going to move that off there. Wipe it off a little. Go to another shape. So this is the circle shape. And I'm just going to brayer what's already on my brayer on there because there's still plenty of paint on the brayer. And then I'm going to pick this up and I'm just going to stamp it right onto my page and get this great image on there. So I can use texture tools on there just like I can on the big plate as well. So if I just add a little paint and then go in with one of the Gelli Arts texture tools, I can just draw it right in there and then use that and stamp right on my plate. I don't think I'm pressing hard enough in the center. I'm getting a little gap, but that's okay. Because really, I'm just building layers at this point. Just like with the big jelly plates, we're building layers. So you can see how easy that is to use and create some fun shapes on your page. Okay? So, that's it for your trip today. Let's see what we have for our journaling prompt for this week. Okay? Let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay. This one is use some couching to add an element to your page. All right, so that's a little bit challenging, but I want y'all to try it and see what you can come up with. And remember, join our BTS Notes to Self Facebook group. It's a great way to share what you're working on and see what everybody else is doing. And all these videos are on that group page. Okay? Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.